Welcome to the madness.
This is the crazy world of Peter Andre.
Wow!
He's a man in demand.
Come in.
Oh, Peter Andre, you're so gorgeous!
International singing sensation.
Yes! Behind closed doors.
Doting father.
You smell delicious.
Oh,
And loving son.
it's great to see my dad. It's great to have my dad.
We're with Pete all the way. As he lives life in the spotlight.
Wish me luck.
Coming up.
This is definitely the biggest interview I've ever done.
Stand by, camera 5.
Pete confronts his demons on national TV.
Oh my God. I don't even get nervous. I didn't even get this nervous before I went on the O2 Arena.
He goes down under where it all began.
G'day, ladies and gentlemen. It's Peter Andre arriving home.
I was Millie and Vanilli. You know what? I'm loving this. I'm having the time of my life.
And he's back in the place where he fell in love.
I'm grateful that I met Kate, we got married and we had beautiful children, and I'm sorry that it didn't work out.
Today, Pete's facing his toughest TV interview ever.
We're going on our way to do Piers Morgan now. Now, with it comes questions that are going to be touchy, but that's part of the territory, and I think I'm strong enough to deal with it.
This isn't the first time Pete's been asked onto Piers' show Life Stories.
When he asked me to do the show 2 years ago, I said to him, why would I do it now when I'm in such turmoil? What would be the point of doing an interview? I know the only question you want to ask me. And I know the only subject you want to talk about. Well, now, time's passed. There's lots that have happened since and lots that happened before. Look, there's a lot more to my life than a marriage breakdown, albeit it crippled me. Now, everyone knows that Piers' job is to make someone shed a tear. I reckon I can beat him. Yeah, apprehensive, but all good. All good. All good.
How you doing, Michael Andre?
It's a huge night for Pete, and it's Piers Morgan. Obviously, Piers is a renowned journalist. I've just said to him, just be calm if you don't know how to answer the questions, to just take your time.
Mum, I want a big kiss.
Despite the brave face, Pete is nervous, and the Andre clan have gathered to give him support.
No, I know you haven't.
C'est la main.
Come to me. Please go to my
Finish yet? No? What are they doing to you?
Well, Dad, it's something you would not know about. It's called makeup.
I will do, and Chris,
With his whole life up for grabs, Pete has no idea what questions Piers will throw at him.
This is definitely the biggest interview I've ever done, because this is like showing things from the beginning, and I've never had that before.
You see, Peter was talking about his beginning. They should discuss.
I don't know nothing.
It's time to go on set, and Pete's family are all feeling anxious for him.
Love you, Mum. You look good, dude. You look good.
Love you, Mama. Don't worry, Mummy.
Oh, you look good.
Piers Morgan is known for hitting nerves and bringing out emotions in people. You know, if you're bringing out an emotion of something that's deep or traumatic for whatever reason, it's an emotion that you can't really control. And I think that's what he's scared of, is not being able to control his emotions. So he's feeling nervous.
Just in case Pete sheds another tear. Got a couple inside the pocket there.
No. Dude, I ain't gonna cry.
Well, prove me wrong then.
There he is. The big boss.
Listen, just come to play and be honest, be yourself.
Yes.
This is the chance. This is going to be the biggest audience you've had to put the record straight. You're going to find this quite hard in places. It's not going to be easy.
I want to be the first guy you don't make cry.
Good luck with that one.
Thanks, Piers. Hope I look okay. You know when you feel like everyone's going to be... No emotions, no way.
Is there...
No emotions, no emotions. All right, Piers. Go on then, hit me with it. Hit me with it. Dude, I'm not going to cry. I'm not taking these. Not taking them. I'm going to be the one guy that doesn't cry in this show.
Hi, Peter.
Hi.
Are you okay to go in?
Let's do it. Oh my God. I don't even get nervous. I didn't even get this nervous before I went on the O2 Arena. I'm not nervous. What are you talking about? Come on, let's go. Almost.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Piers Morgan's Life Stories.
I feel good. Piers is kind. He's kind. He's kind. He's a journalist.
Stop, Mark. Slot to your left a little bit to the centre.
True to form, Piers presses Pete on his most closely guarded secret, the reason his marriage ended.
You know, Piers, that I'm not going to say it. Do you think it's right that I sit here and I tell the nation and that my kids who can now see TV and watch and listen... I don't think me sitting on national TV saying something is really the right way to do it.
Do you still love Katie?
As the mother of my children, yes.
That wasn't the question.
That is a good answer. That's a good answer.
So far, so good. Now Piers wants to know about the abuse Pete suffered in Australia after he shot to fame.
There was about 5 of them and he grabbed me and he put his hand up to my... and he pulled out a knife and he just had it there and he was digging it in. I was petrified, you know.
This prompts this endless stream of panic attacks. That is pretty
It didn't
damn
happen until
serious.
years later, the panic attacks, but I really have a feeling...
You feel that triggered it?
I think that was my trigger.
Tell me about the trip to the hospital, because that's a big stage further, isn't it?
I went to New York. Mum and Dad thought that I was going to go to... They thought I was going to America to record.
What was the truth?
I went to New York to get help. If a breakup of a marriage won't make you cry, a panic attack will.
It's been a gruelling few hours for Pete, but now he can breathe a sigh of relief.
It's over. It's over.
Right.
Yeah. How did it look? How was it?
Yeah, I think there was a little bit, you'll admit, was a bit tough. He kept pecking away, didn't he?
Stuck to my guns, eh?
But you stuck to your guns. And yeah, it was good. It's very heartfelt.
Yeah. We went through all the stuff with the kids and everything, and I thought if he was going to pull a trigger, that was going to be it. But then the panic attacks, and I remember not telling my parents. Did I get you? Did I make you cry? I'm sorry.
Pete's always protected his mum and dad from his darkest days in New York.
Time he's left from Australia, going to America with the boys. We don't know nothing. He's been in the hospital and we don't know that.
Did you enjoy it, Dad?
Yes, but I've had things that I didn't know before.
What could I do? I didn't want you to know.
I think it's good to got it out of your system anyway.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Mate,
Great job, man.
thank you so much.
That was...
You got me, man. I thought you would get me on the children. I thought you'd show a picture of someone with my kids. I thought that might trigger me. I thought about the breakup of the marriage, but it wasn't.
No, it's very interesting.
It was all about, which I've obviously never overcome.
No, it's very interesting. I mean, I felt I really It was unexpected. I wasn't expecting to react like that tonight.
My parents had to hear things I didn't really want them to hear, but in a way I'm sort of glad. Hey. Oh.
You handled it really, really well. Really well. You were funny. You were very respectful. You know, the things that you said about your family were lovely.
Things, and I was like, I'm going to sleep very, very well now because I've really, a lot came out, a lot of tension that I had. I was nervous. I probably was more nervous than I let on. We've been through some stuff in our lives, but you come out on top.
You still come smiling.
Coming up,
I'm going back to Australis, mate, where it all began.
Pete steps back in time.
This is my old bedroom. First ever platinum single, 1993.
And he returns to the jungle after 8 years.
Mate, we're just going to fix your mic up.
Listen, it feels so bizarre being here right now. This changed my life.
It's late November and Pete's off to Australia to appear on ITV2's I'm a Celebrity panel show.
Take care, Chris. It feels like I'm going for ages, but I'm only going for 8 days. I'm going back to Australis, mate, where it all began.
Despite his excitement, the reality of returning to the jungle is starting to hit home.
I think I'm probably a little bit emotional because I'm going back to where it all began and not where my career began, but where I loved before. I loved before, Kate, I did. I loved Gillian, I loved Charlene, I loved Kathy. But I've never loved since. And because of that, going back to where it all this began, to where the last time and where my kids came from, of course I'm going to feel something. What human being wouldn't?
Heading to the jungle is reminding Pete of the good times with Kate, and it seems that lately they've been building bridges.
I heard that Kate had said something really nice on TV about me, and I actually texted her and said, "About bloody time, love." And then I went, "Don't worry, I'll be nice about you next time." I said, maybe it's my turn to be nice about you, you know, just joking. I mean, it's nice that at the end of it all, we're still parents to 3 beautiful children, and as much as there are times that's difficult, I'm hoping that maybe this could be the start of progressing towards becoming friends again someday, you know? Thank you for that. Very much, thank you. And I'm going home. 24 hours, 20-something hours it's going to take me to get home.
Australia's Gold Coast, and Pete's landed in Brisbane, only a few hours away from the I'm a Celebrity camp.
Welcome to Australis.
Pete's return to the jungle is headline news, and the Paps don't want to miss out on the action.
Thank you, guys.
Pete's on his way to his mum and dad's house where he grew up.
Man, it's good to be back. This is all my old manor. They were the days, mate. They were the days.
His parents only recently came back from England, but it's been a while since Pete's seen his sister Debbie and his eldest brother Andrew.
Wow. Hey! We're home!
G'day, ladies and gentlemen. It's Peter Andre arriving home.
Hello! I love this weather.
I know you do.
How are you? Hello. Andrew. How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome home.
Hi, Mum.
Hello, happy morning.
Yes, Susikala.
Andrew, I haven't seen him for how long?
Maybe a year, brother.
Oh, come here, man. How are you?
Good, man.
Good to see you, mate.
you too.
Good to see you. It must be about a year.
It is a year.
You reckon?
Yeah, since last time.
But going back to your childhood home can have its drawbacks.
Oh my gosh, look at that picture. What was I thinking?
Let's take you back a whole generation, shall we? That's our grandfather. Leading from our grandfather comes our father. Of course, he meets Mum, and they planned children, and they kept wanting a girl, so they kept going, till they got to Debbie, the fifth. So Peter, who ended up with the talent, because I got the looks, he ended up being the one that wasn't planned. And as a result, there's 6 of us. And that makes the complete number. We couldn't wish for any more or any less than what we are as a family.
Wow, I want my room. I want my bed. This is my old bedroom. Look at Mike. Cassette tapes, man. Peter Andre cassette. Backing tapes. I used to practice to these. My God, VHS. E.T. Oh, I love how Mum's never moved anything. First ever platinum single, 1993. But if you want to see the real shocker, I won this competition. I know. I used to have a poster of Cindy Crawford and Bruce Lee and Jean-Claude Van Damme for training purposes. Good to be home. Oh, I've got to go into that garage and show you something. Got to see what's going on in here. See if they're still here from back in the day. No, please, no. Wow. Oh, these used to be our fan club things. Oh no. ...1994 calendar. Oh my good God. I was Millie and Vanilli. Oh, I can't cope. Let's go.
Today it's back to business for Pete. He's going on the I'm a Celebrity panel show with Gemma Collins from Towie.
I've got my lovely little fiancée in the car there, which you can't film because we're having some private time, aren't we, Gemma?
Hi, honey.
Poor Gemma. She's like, I haven't been made up yet.
I've got no makeup on. I'm so tired. I've come from England. I've had like 6 hours sleep since I've been in Australia. But now I've seen Pete, I've definitely woken up.
Believe me, I woke up very early when I saw her too.
The production area is deep in the Queensland rainforest, but being surrounded by nature doesn't put Pete off the scent.
I'm going to be your biggest customer this week, you know that.
I've got your coffee in.
Yeah. Nice to see you, my friend. I'll chat to you soon. Oh my God, it's just bizarre seeing all this. It's bizarre seeing the clouds over the trees like yesterday.
First stop, makeup.
Yeah, I look better than what I looked this morning, Pete.
You look great this morning.
I was a little bit tired this morning. And the thought of meeting Peter Andre, I should have really gone over town, sticking on the bronzer, but I just thought, au naturel.
Isn't it nicer? Because eventually that's what you're going to see of each other, so isn't it better to see that from the start?
Before we get married,
Do you know what I mean? We need to sort of... Last time I was in the jungle, you're stripped of everything. Now I'm going on with rosy cheeks.
You're looking good, guys. Hey!
11 out of 11.
That's amazing.
What was the worst thing in there for you? I'll give you a shoulder massage.
This is where Pete fell in love with Katie, so who better than him to spot a budding jungle romance?
What's happening there?
Oh, it's definitely on. There's something happening.
You think?
And he's in love now, that's it.
Yeah.
On set, the presenters Joe Swash and Russell Kane are getting ready for the live show.
Coconut brolly, please. In that order.
this hair collapses, I've got no career left.
Mate, we've just got to fix your mic up.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind jumping in there and our mic guys will sort you out.
No. Listen, it feels so bizarre being here right now. I'm here, backstage, loving it. Gutted that I'm not in there and not, happy that they've asked me to come here. But I just want to be in there now. All the smells have come back, everything's come back. Just think, Junior and Princess, hadn't even thought of them when I was here 8 years ago. And they're the biggest part of my life, and Harvey, of course, but this is just so bizarre. This changed my life.
Back in the UK, it's 10 p.m. and time to go live to the nation.
He's a true legend of the jungle. Go Insania. It's Peter Andre. She eats Essex boys for breakfast. It's Towie Motormouth, Gemma Collins. Joe, in a bit, is going to be checking out today's trial, which is called Fair Duncombe. Actually, Joe, shouldn't you be there now?
Yeah, come.
Off you go. Oh,
mystery. Okay.
An hour later, they're off air.
See everybody.
Well done,
I'll be there. There's going to be a lot of man love on this show.
But Pete's work isn't over yet. Later today, he'll be taking on a bush tucker trial, so needs a quick checkup from the camp medic.
Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob.
I'm more excited about seeing Dr. Bob than anyone.
I always look forward to seeing you. I always look forward to seeing you.
Jesus, I've been asking about you all day, going, I've got to see DB.
Oh, it's so
How
nice
are
to see you. So nice.
Dr. Bob last time, the very first time, he, because I was really nervous,
You were really
I was very scared, and he helped me so much. And Katie and I both spoke very, very fondly of you.
It's so
it's
nice
great
to see
you
you.
too,
Come
mate.
in,
Great to see you too. Really is.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you.
This time I'm going to give you my number. If you ever come to England,
I'll be
you
there in
have to come and see us.
February,
Because you've never met our kids.
No, I'd love to.
You've never met our kids.
No.
I mean, it's just...
I know, considering, the whole history.
Well, it's strange because, and it's sort of gone full circle because, coming back here today, I just, it's sad in a way because things should, they shouldn't be they shouldn't have been the way they were, but I've got fond memories and good memories. There's nothing bad. There's nothing, it's all good and.
Yeah, it's very positive of it.
Yeah, well, I'm actually going to text her later and say, you know what? It's
give her my love.
I will. Actually, I'll do that right now.
Give her my love.
I'm going to do it right now because I think. Oh no, it's SOS only. Okay, can't do it. Can't do it. But I'm gonna text later and say, right, you need to.
I just need to ask you a couple of simple questions.
Yes.
Medical questions. Since the last time I saw you, have you broken anything?
Just my heart.
Coming up, Pete psychs himself up for his big trial.
Got to think about Balboa. Come here, you.
And he squeezes in a hot lunch date.
You look awesome. There's no other plans other than business plans. Yet.
Pete's in the Australian jungle and he's about to do a bush tucker trial for the I'm a Celebrity panel show.
Come on, this is the Joe Swash. Joe Swash. Joe Swash. You've got to think Balboa.
Yeah, I'm over the moon. Usually, it's me.
Okay, folks, here we go. Stand by, please. Opening positions.
Pete's being dunked into 5 tanks, all with gruesome contents.
Go!
There you go. 1, 2. Oh, you lot are cruel.
Ah! Right, Pete, you might need to put your face in this to have a look for the stove. Put your face in, Pete. Right, put your face in. Good one. Time's up.
My hand was on it, man.
That's what they all say.
7 stars later and he's feeling high, if not a little slimy.
Has anyone got a tissue? I feel very sticky and I'm going to go in the lake and sort of just wash it up.
Wait, do the song. Do the Mysterious Still song. I'll be the black fella with a cigarette. Really? Mysterious.
Right, just 1 kiss alone. Oh, how fun was that? I don't want to leave. I really don't want to leave. Like, I'm having such a good time.
Leaving the jungle bugs behind him, Pete is heading for a special lunch date.
I'm going to meet with my good friend Ange at the Versace Hotel, which is actually, incidentally, where I first met her. Before I met Kate going in the jungle. Very strange. Hi.
Pete met Ange behind the scenes of I'm a Celebrity just before he went into the jungle, and they've remained close.
Come here, you.
I'm going to have a tea or something because I'm...
How are you? You look awesome.
So it's really good to see you finally.
Do you miss me or what?
Yeah, I haven't seen you.
Now Ange and Pete are taking their friendship one step further. They're talking about him promoting her online shopping business.
Groupon, we thought, it's great to have someone endorsing it in that type of way.
That's why I liked it, because I thought, first of all, everyone wants a bargain. Secondly, we're in a recession.
Yes.
And thirdly, it's also beneficial to people buying it because they're getting great deals.
Yeah.
And the products are good. You know, there's one thing I'm going to say, though.
Yep.
We're really good friends. Like, awesome friends. Unfortunately, not friends with benefits, but that's not the point. No, I'm just joking. I said to Ange once, we were joking about something, and I said, oh, yeah, what was it? Would you like to be... No. Did you ever think about being friends with benefits? And she goes, what's the benefit?
What's the benefit?
I was really impressed with that. Thanks. Now, I remember sitting over here and doing my photo shoot as soon as I came out in these... Remember that night we all went out? Like,
yeah,
to that,
yeah.
And you were sitting there with a pair of jeans, and I was going, so, you got a boyfriend? And you were going, you sort of...
I was newly single, so I
Yeah.
didn't have a boyfriend.
And you're going, yeah, and I'm going, do you want to meet up for a coffee? And you're like, yeah, but it wasn't like definitely, it was like, yeah, it was that. And I was like,
But it was all above board because we didn't go on a coffee and...
we didn't go on a date, ever.
Never.
We didn't go on a date, like we didn't see each other until a couple of months before I was divorced.
Actually
I'd been
divorced.
split
Yeah,
for
yeah,
ages.
Yeah.
And we finally went for that coffee.
We did.
And a little
And
bit
now
more.
you're lucky. I mean, you wish.
I always thought you were hot. Always, from
Thanks,
back in the
Pete.
day, but that's all changed now because you're my business partner, so let's go.
Exactly. It's all down to business now, so...
Bye. Bye.
See you.
There was a pap outside, and I'm sure they're going to make out whatever they want to make out, and that's fine. I mean, look, Ange and I have already been romantically linked, so it's not the first or last time. So won't you take me by my hand and let me be your man? Ooh, I want to love you. Ooh, making love to you, baby.
We're such good friends, and yeah, it's great catching up with him. Like, both of us don't have much time, so it's we make the most of it when we do get to see each other.
There's no other plans other than business plans. Yet.
On the drive home, Pete takes a trip down memory lane.
This is where we grew up. My mum and dad's shop was this one here, I'll show you. The one that now says electric bike hire was mum and dad's first shop, and then Danny had it as a sandwich bar. It used to be called Sunflower and Honey or something. And it was this shop here. That used to be mum and dad's clothes shop. This hairdresser's still here. Have you been here all these years? Do you remember?
It's a bit Andres.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. How's
Nice to
everything
see
going?
you. Enzo's has been here how many years now?
28 years here.
And it was that long ago that my dad opened the shop next door.
That's right.
Incredible.
He was...
Do you remember us as little kids running around like, wow, 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 wow. It is. It's the same. It's the same as it was. I had some good times down here and some really bad times, some really bad fights when we were kids. My favourite club was called Diamonds, which is now called Hollywood Showgirls. All my teenage years were here. This is where we grew up. This was our life. It was such a beautiful place, such a paradise, but we were so outcast. And it's a multicultural town now, but let me tell you, it really wasn't. When we were growing up, this was like, we were outcast And we didn't go home and tell Dad, you know, what were we going to do? I guess that's why I strived so much to succeed, because I wanted to be accepted, you know? I know what it feels like not to have that. To even drive down Cavill Avenue and not feel any of that anxiety is a massive thing for me.
Tonight, Dad's on ironing duty as the family spruce up for an event at Pete's sister's beauty salon.
Debbie, my daughter, is having a VIP something for her beauty salon. Then we're going there to see what's happening. So, how is it?
Very good, Dad. You're a good man.
That's how it should be done.
Okay, we're going to have to go, because otherwise I'm going to be late. My poor sister's going to be really upset with me.
It's a big night for Debbie, and as the star guest, Pete doesn't want to disappoint in any way.
There's a bit of... Well, we're down under, so you might as well spray down under.
Right, Dad, me and you together, come on.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. My dad. It's great to see my dad. It's great to have my dad. It's great to have my dad. Obviously, any son would say
It was great making it.
Hello, Pete.
Hi, sis.
Thank you for doing this.
Sorry, I'm a bit late.
No, it's all right.
Dave, don't come here, mate. There's too many.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome my brother Peter Andre!
You could have just said your brother Pete. How are you?
As usual, it's a family affair.
Hi, Mum.
It's the second anniversary party for Debbie's salon, and Pete's here to support her.
Any vouchers purchased, then you go in the lucky draw prize and you get all these lovely gifts to win. And keep
I thought you were going to say Pete is the prize.
That's up to Pete.
So do you think we look alike as bros and sisters? Me and my sister do.
I can see you.
Yeah, me and my sister.
I can see Debbie. Pete's catching up with old friends from school from 20 years ago, I suppose. I just wish the rest of the family were here too, so next time.
One of the girls thought I was you. You were me, because I haven't seen me in how many years? Which means you either look 38 or I look 54.
I'll get one with photos.
Peter's presence means the press are never far behind.
Oh my God, what's it like being a celebrity?
Okay, now...
And it seems news of Pete's lunch date with Ange has already spread.
How about Angela, your ex-girlfriend? You met up with her.
Well, she's never been my girlfriend, but we've dated before.
So, there's nothing. Are you dating again, or are you just friends? What's the current state of affairs?
I'm free and single. So I'm young, free and single without the young.
Okay.
Tracy's one of my... Actually, she was my girlfriend at one point. Many, many years ago. But I think she stood me up for some bloke in America or something. I can't remember. Something happened. I'll have to think of that.
Thank you. Thank you, Pete.
Love you.
Big time.
Thank you very much.
Pete's getting an early night. Tomorrow promises to be a day he'll never forget. Coming up, Pete makes a dramatic entrance.
This is a spin out right now.
And he makes a personal discovery.
Me being back there made me realise, oh, I have moved on. But happily, not angry at anybody, not angry at anything.
Don't forget about a thing called love.
Pete's in Australia filming with I'm a Celebrity. Today, he's heading into the main jungle camp to surprise the contestants.
Very important. Unfortunately for the guys in the camp, they don't have this. Sorry about the mess.
It's a big day for Pete and a chance to reflect.
To actually relive it again. I mean, today I'm going to relive. This is going to be incredible, so I'm very, very grateful for it. And I'm nervous in one way, but in another way, I'm so excited. It's like you don't get opportunities like this. It'll definitely be a trip down memory lane. This is like a big turning point in my life. I'm going to go back to that moment, and that's a big thing. And, you know, it wasn't just the marriage. It was my, you know, It was Chris Moyles plugging Mysterious Girl on the radio. It was my parents and everyone being proud of me on the outside without me knowing what was going on. And I fell in love with a beautiful woman, you know? She really was, and just a lot of things happened. Let's go. Jungle madness, man. I'm already feeling the jungle fever. I promise you, I will not sing in camp. I promise you, I will not find romance in the camp. And that is 2 things that could actually help me get through this day. Even though the romance was good, and the singing got me a big single, but it's not about that today. Last time a helicopter, this time a nice car. Oh, God. I really hope I do all right today.
It's quite heavy and all, somebody might be in there.
The contestants have no idea who or what is about to be unleashed into the jungle.
Oh, here we go. Oh my God! Peter, how are you? Oh, Peter Andre. I cannot believe he's here.
This is a spin out right now.
I've died and gone to heaven.
It's not long before the memories of falling for Katie come flooding back.
I was sleeping in the hammock and I was really starting to like her. You know, of course, she was beautiful. I was starting to get feelings.
He made a really big impression on me when he was in the jungle here, and the fact that he fell hook, line and sinker for Katie Price, I think it was a nice, romantic, genuine story.
And that was it. That was the night, mate. That was the night I was like, I really like this girl, yeah.
Pete's emotional jungle journey ends with a rather different boys' night out.
This has been an experience.
A night to remember. We salute you, sir. We salute you, Andre.
This is
Mr. Andre. Our evening.
Safe trip, mate. Good night.
Thanks for coming. Good night. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you for coming.
Peter Andre.
Thank you, Peter Andre.
We love you, Peter.
I love you too.
The day and the bubbly have left Pete on a high.
Boys, that was classic.
Good stuff. How you feeling?
A little bit intoxicated. A little bit intoxicated. Well, I don't drink, do I? But I did tonight, and I'm feeling it. I need to eat something. Greasy and horrible.
Pete gave away his supper rations today, so he's a little bit peckish.
Oh my God. I'm dying for this burger. It was the perfect end to a perfect day. I mean, I can't even remember a time where I've had such a fun time in such a short time. I'm sorry I'm eating, but I was dreaming of this food when I was in there. I can't believe in a way how much I've moved on, and I'm grateful for going in there in the first place, and I'm grateful that I met Kate, and we got married and we had beautiful children, and I'm sorry that it didn't work out, but I went back there tonight and I didn't need closure. It was bizarre. I thought I might, but I didn't need closure. It was just me being back there made me realise, oh, I have moved on, but happily, not angry at anybody, not angry at anything. Things happen in life, you've got to deal with them. And, you know, I'll always love her as the mother of my children, and I realised that even tonight being in there, you know, that my children are the first jungle children ever. It was just amazing. I mean, I'll never forget this experience, ever.
It's been a great week for Pete, but now it's time to go home, and he can't wait to see the kids.
Hey!
Why haven't you got a jacket on, young man?
Daddy, I don't want a jacket.
You're gonna get cold.
Daddy, we sung a song all the way in your car because your song is on.
Which song?
Unconditional.
Give me a kiss.
I got a penny. I found it.
Hey, this is the perfect end to a perfect day, the perfect start of Daddy being back. I'll cuddle you so much, I miss you so much. Missed you so much.
Last night, Pete's interview with Piers Morgan aired on national TV. He's about to watch the show for the first time.
I didn't get to watch it last night, I was working, so I'm here on a Sunday, it's about 2:30 in the Arvo, and I'm going to go in, my brothers are here, none of us have seen this except for my brother Danny was there at the show. We ready?
Peter Andre is the most talked about celebrity in Britain. Why did you leave? I mean, for you, as your brother says, to leave the family home, leave your children.
You know, Piers, that I'm not going to say it. I don't think me sitting on national TV saying something is really the right way to do it.
Record sales in the UK took a nosedive.
He took it as a sign of failure. He hit severe depression, and to the point that he got admitted to a psychiatric clinic in America. He was having nervous breakdowns, like 10, 15 of them a day. I went to New York. Mum and Dad thought that I was going to go to, they thought I was going to America to record.
Since the recording, Pete's had a chance to talk to his parents about the secrets he'd kept from them.
After that show, before we went out for dinner, and Dad said, "Why didn't you tell me?" You know, and that was...
You know, I'd even forgotten all this. I'd forgotten that we didn't tell them. They were the hardest days, mate. They really were the hardest days.
Well, I think it's been very good. Well, if anything this show has done, the amount of people on Twitter that have said, "I'm finally ready to talk about my depression, my panic attacks. I've never spoken to anyone about it. I've realised maybe I should get help because I can go forward."
I just noticed we're all wearing jeans with black socks.
Where's Danny? Yay! That's true brothership right there.
Next time. Pete's in a festive mood.
Yeah!
Pull the leg off. Where's your plate?
But turkey's not the only thing on the menu.
My New Year's resolution, honestly, I'll settle down and probably get engaged.
And there's an unexpected guest as the spirit of the season visits the Andre household.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody.
Love that guy. If you want more Pete, he's online right now and ready to chat. Head over to itv.com/Peter Andre. Perez has been a superfan next on ITV2 with exclusive access to Katy Perry's Showbiz World.